Interesting one here now, a Volvo XC90 T8 twin engine inscription, is that what it says? Hybrid electric. No idea. Engine light on, code 82. Oh wow, she's looking well, no fuel in her. Yeah, that's got a can of worms written all over it. That's a very bright thing. Capping at 6.7. Wow. Started at 6 grand, he went straight to 6.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this is the difference. The early engines are well favoured over the 2 litres. Hold up. Now, before we get into today's video, just a quick mention from our sponsor at Vehicle Score. If you're about to go and buy a used vehicle, then you must check out Vehicle Score. Vehicle Score service is completely free to use. The basic service is simple. You just go onto the Vehicle Score website, type in your registration number, and you'll get a unique score to your car, which you can compare to the one in Vehicle Score's database. It gives you lots of free information, such as vehicle data, the MOT history, the mileage history, and even a free valuation. But also they carry out their in-depth check service, making sure your vehicle is free of finance, making sure it's never been involved in an accident or an insurance loss or a uninsured loss, so it's not been for a salvage auction, something which standard HPI checks might not pick up on. It'll make sure it's never been used as a taxi, never been imported or exported, had a colour change, any mileage discrepancies. It's one of the most in-depth checks out there at the best possible price, and it gets better because you get a discount for being a Car UK viewer. Simply type in Car UK 20 and you'll get 20% off any of their paid checks, with them starting from as little as a cup of coffee. So make sure you check out Vehicle Score when buying your next car, and always remember the basic service is completely free to use, so get yourself over to vehiclescore.co.uk or download the app today. Even all, welcome back to the Car UK channel. Right, another auction video. This is a second part of my recent trip to G3 Bedford. We had lots of vehicles in that day, and in fact really had too much footage to do in the first video. So I've broken this up a little bit and produced a spin-off video with lots more content, lots more cars going through of that day at G3 Bedford, including some interesting sports performance vehicles, some hot hatches as well, and also some just general mainstream stuff that I was trying to bid on the day. So hopefully you enjoy this auction video. I'll catch up with you at the end. Let's get straight into the auction hall and see what was on offer. Nice little Golf R coming through.
Oh no, sorry, that one's moving wrong. So we're on to... Hello, 221, G15 plate, Volkswagen Golf. There we are, 8 grand, that's better. 8 bid, 8 down, I've got 8 down, I've got 8 bid. 8 down, I've got 8 bid, 8 one at the back. 8 down, I've got 8 down, I've got 8 one, I've got 8 one, I've got 8 one, I've got 8 2. 8 3. We're ringing anything, guys. 8 4. 8 5. 8 6. 8 6 to bid, 8 7 for a net this year, 88, 8 9, 9,000, 9 1, 9 2, 9 3, 9 4, back along all 94, 9,000 for a net, but I got 9 4, but I got 9 4 to bid, 9 5, where you just come from, 9 5 bid, relieving yourself, 95 to bid down there to bid, 9 6, 9 7, 9 8, 9 9, 10,000. No, thank you. Selling it at 10. Hold up. One right. One way, thank you.
And then following that, we've got another potentially cheap Fiesta ST. The reason I'm not going to be bidding on this, I wouldn't mind buying one of these because they have come good money. But this one's probably not the one. It's got a couple of markers down on the engine, and I just know that they are can be troublesome. But in fairness, it hasn't stopped it. 3,100 quid. I think that's a fair bid for that, with the issues on it. Provisional as well. I'm quite surprised at that. I think that's probably got a DAF reserve on it. It is an interesting one. You don't see many of these. Ford Edge. Most people don't even know what one of these is.
6 down, 3 pounds, I got 6 3. That is auto car, isn't it?
I don't agree with that.
6 down, 3 pounds, I got 6 4 on bid. 6 4 on bid. 6 4, I got 6 5. 6 8. Come on, guys. 6 7, 6 8. 6 down, 9.
You don't usually see these in the auction, and you certainly don't see them this cheap.
700 pounds, I got 2, I got 2. 73. 73 bid. Not the net, that one. 74 on it. 74 on it. Like a jump. I'm going to sell it. 75. Indeed. 75 50. Love it. 76 50. What you start? 77.
Starting to creep now.
We all went at 77.
Actually, the average is only 7.8 on it.
77, 50, 78.
Grade 4 is probably about right where it's at.
78, 50, 79, 50, 8.
No, still going.
8,000. 8,001. That's all it. 81 bid.
Has got a decent report on it though, so that will help.
83. That's your great everything. 83 bid got Jake. 84 back online. Sorry, it's not my fault. 85. 85 bid. 86. Thank you. Back at you. 86 bid. 87. 88. Oh, big breath. 8. That is 9,000 net.
We're now into way past clean money.
No from AQ. 90 when you bid. 92 back online. 93. You got it. 93 to bid. Jamie, 18 will you? 93 to bid. 94 next. Thank you, Jamie. 94 to bid online. No, thank you. One strike, 94. Hallelujah, online. Right, there we go.
Interesting one here now, a Volvo XC90 T8 twin engine inscription, is that what it says? Hybrid electric. No idea. 122 up it. And big old unit. Big old unit indeed. Not seen many of these in the auction ever. I don't think I've ever seen one. Well, it's a Volvo, so you'll know it'll be right. See what it does.
The Volvo. Number 157, number 157 in your sales catalogues. Now, inscription. Thank you, Mr. Dundee. On a 66 somewhere with the refund service history. I tell you what, looks good value in this, doesn't it? Great value. Is it 11? Wow. 1, 2, 3, online, 4 in the hall, 5 in the hall, 6 in the hall, 7, 11, 8, 9, 12, 1. 2,
wow.
3,
a lot of interest
4,
in this.
5, not 13.
Still provisional.
12, 7, 12, 8, 12, 9, 13, 1. 13 down to 1 remaining across the and 13, 1 bid. 13 down to 1, not you online, got 13, 1. In the hall, so you wait 13 down to 1 remaining Orland, 2, net, 3, hall, 33, sold, 1, twice, 33. And right, James. Got it, guys. Something to me again. Apologies. Back. 8.
This is a rare sight, a Ford Fiesta 1 litre EcoBoost going for the auction with a clean report on it. That's very rare. Very, very rare. Although the car isn't very clean, to be fair. It's got a ding in that wing, ding in that door.
5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 5-6,
17 play though.
8, 5-8.
I've got TPMS light on, that's it really. Don't worry about that. Just not brave enough to buy an EcoBoost really, although booking it, very little money. I mean, cap clean's 2.7, I argue it's not cap clean, it's average, because he wants a bit of paint, makes it 2.3. I mean, realistically, £2,300 for a 17 plate Fiesta is extremely cheap for trade. But you just got that engine to worry about. I reckon I could probably trade that on, you know, if I bought that at that sort of money.
19, they got 19, 2001, 22, 22, 23, 24, next to the net, 25, 25, 26, 26 to bid, 26 to bid, in the hall at 26 to bid.
I think James is at Platinum Car Sales is buying that one. I think he's on it. I think he's out now. No. I'm out as well. I don't want to be paid any more than that. 27 would have been about £3,000. Delivery makes it free too. I don't think there's any profit in it for me. Not trading it on anyway. They don't dare retail it. Outlander, these are always good news. 2.2 diesels. The 139 foul though is a shame. Bloody hell, they messed about with that one. 2,200 quid, hammer straight down. Jaguar, we don't want another one of Jaguar, do we? We've got enough Jaguars lying around my place. An XE Prestige, the 2 litre diesel, my favourite Ingenium engine in.
36 to bid. On sale, people. 37,
Very cheap though. Cap clean's £5.5 grand on it. 3 former keepers. 164. It's a lot of car really, that is, that money. But I didn't hear it start up, so it always worries me, because if you've got a noisy chain on one of these, you just burn 1,800 quid replacing it. The Cherokee coming in, 2.2 diesel again, M-Jet. Don't know much about these, but they are popular. 120k, 1 former keeper. Warning light on the dashboard, EML on. In fairness though, it's still doing average money with an engine light on.
2,900 sold times 2,993, 3,900 31 big don't miss it Duncan, 31 Amazon gets heavy, 31 twice she's gone.
Sold. ST Fiesta. These are good. Really cheap recently.
Don't miss this.
I mean, picking these up for a couple of grand now.
1,500 quid I've been offered.
Wow.
No, it's cheap. 15 bid. 15 bid, I've got 16, I've got 16 bid, I've got 17. 17 bid, change your tactics. 17 bid, 17 bid, 18 bid, 19 bid,
hands up everywhere.
21 bid, 2,100 pounds, I got 2-1, I got 2-1, I'm in. At 2-1 bid, I've got 2-1. That's the one at 2-1. Yes it is, that's the one. 2-1 bid it goes. 1-1.
Good little toy that for 2,100 quid. It's got to be really careful with them, because they do suffer with like poorly engine liners and stuff, and overeating. But when they're running right, they are a proper little toy. Then 2 Series. I don't like 2 Series. I always think they're not a very nice car. They're not very attractive. Petrol as well. Not got a great report on it either by the looks of it. Doesn't seem to be stopping it. Still going. Sold away. Another little Fiesta with a proper engine in, 1.25 Z-Tech petrol. This is the engine you want, guys. No history though, it's a shame. Oh, bear that.
Oh, you got to be up in bread, I'm in bread. At 50 minutes, at 50 minutes, I've got 15, but I got 15 minutes. At 15, did you get anyone? He's getting one. At 15, big one, stride going. There you go, Fred. Happy days.
I'm glad I looked to the report. I was following my tactic there of just bidding blind and just seeing what comes in. I just went and looked at the report on that Fiesta, and it's got engine smoking on it, so I'm glad I pulled out of that one. That could have been costly. It was cheap though, I mean, fairness, you can pick engines up for them for about 400 quid, but we don't need any of that at the moment. We've already got plenty of cars lying around with big jobs needed doing, and I'd sworn myself I wasn't going to get any more. Now, I said earlier I wanted to look A1s in, I need to be buying A1s. However, this one is not really for me. One's basically a side doing on it.
Thank you. 2251s, twice.
I mean, a cap clean, that would have been £4.5 grand, so it's not a day car, but if you're a painter, that's a bit of profit in for someone.
We don't know much about these. Looks incredible value.
36, 37, stop it. 37, 38, 39, 39 bid, 39, 39, happy and everybody. Once twice it goes, it's gone at 39.
It didn't seem a dear car, that. That's what I should have looked at.
Now, this is an interesting one coming in. You don't see many of these going for the auctions. An MG5, which is effectively just a cheap electric estate car, but they're supposed to be really good newsies. I watched a video recently of some chaps who were like electricians who had a fleet of them, and they swore by them. They would put loads of miles on them, and the batteries lasted really, did the mileage, no issues at all, and they just really rated them. And they're not daft money either. I mean, this done 76 thou, cap clean 8.7, 7.7 average. I think that's, as far as electric cars go, which I'm not a great fan, these have got a bit of a decent reputation in the used trade now, so we'll see what this does.
We'll see this. 74. 74, you have to bid. 7,100 pounds, we got 75. 75 a bit, only 75, 76. 76 bid, stop it off. 76 a bit, 76 77 midnight. 77 a bit, 78, 79. No again, 79 a bit, hold it. 7,000, I got 10 now, we ordered at 79. Once right, get it.
Didn't mean that was a dear car, to be fair. That was alright. Nice vote coming in. We've seen a few votes today, but I think this will do half decent money. Reason being, it's the old 2.2 diesel engine, automatic. It's probably got the earlier Autobox in. They did two different versions of the Autobox. I think they did a 6-speed and I think it's an 8-speed or a 9-speed later on. So this will be the earlier box, which can be a little bit jerky, but they're alright, they're good. They're good cars, and the engine, the 2.2, is the one you want, the early ones, pre-2015, in my view. And that's a very bright thing. Capping at 6.7, 4 former keepers and a bit of history as well. So I suspect there's been cars in today newer than this that are probably going to have done less money. So we'll see what this does. Wow, started at £6,000, he went straight to 6.6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, this is the difference. The early engines are well favoured over the 2 litres. You could have brought a 66 plate 2 litre in, the newer engine in, with similar miles in, and I'm guaranteeing you would have done about £1.5, £2 less. This could be cheap, little Vauxhall Astra, be a 1.6 diesel I imagine, yep, 138,000 miles.
16 was selling it, 1,617, 18 I've got Hallman.
That's a cheap car really, that is. A little bit wary of the 1.6 diesel engines. I think it's 2016 onwards. They went to a chain from a belt, and the chains suffer rattly chains and just poor starting and stuff, and they're quite expensive to do. So I'm not a great lover of that later 1.6. Got very noisy Astra coming in. I think this is the one we saw earlier. No, it's not. It's a different one. Grade 5, done 104,000. One key, 3 former keepers. Capping it between 500 and 900 quid. Marked down there. Once an exhaust, flexi on it. Bit chippy on the back bumper. Engine light on, code 82. Oh wow, she's looking well. No fuel in her. Yeah, that's got a can of worms written all over it. So unless it's very cheap, I don't think we'll bother. When I mean very cheap, I'm seeing like 500-600 quid territory to get me tempted in that. 200 quid, I'll bet that though. Yeah. No, fine. It's old. That's probably been a bit tight-fisted there. But never mind. A6 in a matte colour. Is it a wrap or is it paint? I'm not sure. I think it's paint, you know. See what that does. It'll be interesting to see. It's booking at 16 grand clean, which I'd be amazed if that did 16 grand, because it's not the original colour, and it's a snatch back. I can't see that doing anywhere near that. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
Sorry, 44 in the hall. Thank you very much to our lovely friends from Udall, they've all been great. Thank you guys. Right, but on to our lovely friends in Berlin. I think they're here somewhere. Oh, they're all here. Ali 6 starts on private number without guarantee. TDI, fine guys. Have a look at it, people. I think it's cracking value.
It's done 60 fouls, it's got good mileage on.
Good away. 14 boy mid. 14 boy with a 14 boy with a 14 boy up in. 14 5 and 6.
Do you know what? There's interest everywhere for this.
14 8, 14 9. 15 now, coming now. 15 1. 15 2. 15 3. Thank you. 15 3 to me. 15 I'm on sale. 15 4.
Hands everywhere.
15 6.
Well, I'm shocked at this. I thought this wouldn't get anywhere near clean money.
15 8 you did. No, thank you. 15 8 you did.
Well, it stopped a little bit. It did just over average, so it did better than I thought it was going to do. I thought that would put people off, but clearly not.
SUV 6 to 1 trap, grade 2 with V5, look for history. Where you going to be? Stopping, you'll be. They've got 12 down around that car. If not, why not? Pretty locked, come on. 11
What's that door painted?
11 down, 11 1, 2, 11 down, 2 around middle line, 11 2 on God, 11 3, 11 down, 3 around south, good value. 11 down, 3 around middle line before, sold. 11 down, 4 around middle line is sold. Fair warning, middle line on 4 big ones. Fair warning, big ones. That's 11,000 for gone. And the next one, Fiesta.
Now over here, we've got coming in. I did look at this briefly before, but I haven't looked at the proper report on it. Is this Peugeot 5008 HDI? It's an access model, 1.6 diesel, done 107. Good news, these 508s or 5008s, to say. Has got a decent report on it. Diesel, obviously 7-seater, which is the plus point of these. We've got a horrible touch in there. Is that? No, that's just a bit of dog shit or something up it. Dealer's missed everywhere on it. It's hiding, I think. It's a bit of a doom blue colour. Bonnet's scratched to hell as well. We've got a... You can quiet it, but I can just hear a little bit of a noisy pulley. They also suffer with noisy crankshaft pulleys as well on these. You get a bit jolty and make everything wobble and make a horrible noise like that. So potentially a few little bits need doing. That bumper down there as well, it's caught. And that might come out and look that deep. No lights on the dash. And it's not booking out a lot of money either. It's only 1,500 quid territory in that condition. 1,900 clean, but it's not clean. We've got a bonnet. That I think will come out, and maybe another side as well. So a couple hundred quid of a paint to put to bear with. But one of them right are good news, because say there's not many 7-seaters you can get now cheap money under sort of the 3-4 grand territory. I mean the retail on that is 3.5 grand. You're looking at like Saphiras, which are always ropey and been battered. Let's have a quick look inside. Looks pretty clean. Don't get many 7-seaters, so we'll have a try, see if we can win that.
Can you do quickly with these guys, please? £1,000. Keep down. Run your bid. £1,000 for £1,000 for £1,000 bid. Then £1,000 bid. 11, 12. Roll your bid. 13. Everybody pick up 13, pick up 14, 15. We are on sale at 15.
That's his money
15.
average.
Sorry, Nat, it's none of you lot. I'm in the hall at £1,600. That was scary. 16, 15, 17, 18 online.
Yeah.
18 online.
Too much now. Too much.
19 bit, 19 bit, all money at 19. Thank you for letting me there. The top the car at 9. Where's it gone? Where's that gone? Off the car at 19. Yeah, 19 selling. One strike 19.
1900 quid.
10.51. 10.51.
Did clean money. No, it wasn't for me, that Peugeot. I thought it was 1650 maybe, that would have been me, to be fair. Because that would have been £2 grand the time it got to me. And you don't remember, you got 300 quid of a paint at least. There was a few mechanicals as well, some pulleys and stuff needed doing to it. General prep as well, a few other bits. No, it wasn't for me that. I couldn't do £2 grand on that, it just didn't make any sense. I'm not having much luck today. I am proper bridesmaids today. Keep getting second on a ruck of cars, but getting nowhere. I do hope I win something today, because it'll be the first time ever I've gone to a G3 where I've not come back with anything at all. I always buy stuff at G3. I always usually find it really easy, but today it's just really busy. Obviously you've got a bit of hype, haven't you, with the new sale, and there's still a lot of people here. I mean, usually at auctions, particularly I go to, you don't get crowds like this 3/4 away through the sale. They're usually all dissipated by now. You've got a lot of people who leave, and that's every sale I go to. But it's packed here today. But there we are. Anyway, we'll carry on, we'll persevere, we don't give up to the last car. See if we can try and win something. This is a cheap old thing, this, on paper. The old Pathfinder. This is down for a customer of mine. This is not something that I'd buy. But I've got a 4x4 chap who would definitely be interested in this. See, the Pathfinders, you don't see many of them because most of them are based on the Navara. And the Navara you have to watch out because they can snap in half and rot. But Pathfinders can do a bit of rotting as well. But this doesn't look too bad, this. Now, big knobbly tyres on it. It's not booking at a great deal of money for what it is, only a few grand. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. You'd never see many of them in the auction at all, Pathfinders. I mean, I imagine at 50 mile an hour, them tyres would be horrible on a motorway to drive. But what a tool for someone, you know, just a proper, you can't see inside, but it looks lovely. Proper little toy that for someone, isn't it? Or a work vehicle or whatever. Yeah. I don't know, I might put that down on. I don't know, I might be tempted to buy that, maybe. I might have a buyer for that, something like that. Is the report good on it or not? It looks alright. Yeah. You can see the report on it, done 115 thou. 7-seater model as well, forgot about that, the 7-seaters on these. What's it worth? I don't know, I think it was 2.5 grand territory. I think that's worth a punt.
For myself, really. Yes, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2 down to the man across the wing now, 2 big. 2 down to the man big, 3. On my left, 2 4 there, 2 down to 4, 5, left to side, 2 5. 2 down to 5, man big, and all at 2 5. You're loading. Look down the question now, 2 down to 5, man big, 1 6. 15, 7, 15, 8, 15. 2 8 into the bin, 2 9, back down, 2 9.
Well done,
2 down to 9,
oh yeah. No, it is a bit lumpy.
15,
You hear the metal tinging.
Yeah, it's like an injector knock.
Someone's done a chops recon on the black appeal alloys as well.
Grinder and just polish them up. Little Freelander 2 might be cheap.
Very nice indeed, guys. Very cheap at 13. Thank you, John. 13 bid. 13 bid online at 13, but I got 13 I'm in. Get you in, guys. 14 bid, net bid of 15 bid. 15, everybody got 15, but I got 15, but I got 15.
Not dear, really.
Bringing that online,
That's now 2 grand plus the fees.
but I got 15, but I got 15 I'm in.
Yeah.
Net money at 16. Sorry, guys. At 16, about let's bring you in, guys. At 16, everybody got 16 bid, net bid of gold. Once price at 16.
If I live round the corner,
That's
I'll buy
online, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And
if I have fees of maybe 200 quid.
Lovely service history.
ID3, you don't see many of these in the block.
I get great bid, is that Michael? Can't see on mine again, sir. I'm going to put Michael in at 13.6 to kick it off. 13.6 you're opening bid. 13.6 for 13.6 for 13.6 I'm in. At 13.6 to bid. 13,600 pounds for you in. 13.7. In the hall, sorry, net. 13.8. 13.9. 14,000. On sale. At 14,000 about a million one. Be quick if you want it, guys. You don't want it. 14,000 about a million once. Online. 14,000 about a million twice. Next got it. 14.
I can see what that
Another one coming in now is a Golf GTI, but looks the part, but it is running like a bag of crap. Really lumpy at idle. Really lumpy. Been thrown in as well by a dealership, so when they only put one car in, it's always a bit suspicious. Suspect some online bidders on this because they won't know that it's not running particularly great.
Yes, no, there's the bit. 11.9 goes once, 11.9 twice. Could be the third time, then 11,009 and done. Provisional action come down 1.
Should be going, that should, blimey. Especially when it's not running right.
Another auction video completed. I hope you enjoyed that content. Just to sum up on that one, I didn't actually win any more vehicles in this second part of this video. I actually only came away with just the one car that day, which was a Hyundai iX35, which if you haven't checked out the first auction video, nice hour-long episode, you can find that in the end screen. Or alternatively, have a look in the link description. Now, I've got plenty more auction content coming up in the next week or so. In fact, I'm going to 2 auctions this week. I'm going to a general auction, and I'm also going to a classic car auction as well later on in the week, which is going to be really interesting because I'm actually going there to buy. I've got 4 or 5 vehicles that I'm interested in. I would love to come away with at least one of them because I've got an idea for that vehicle. But anyway, you can catch up with those in the next week or so. And of course, we've got general content from the channel coming in the next few days, so make sure you check that out. Thanks for watching this auction video, and if you haven't done so already, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me and helps me grow. And also a quick thanks from today's sponsor, our good friends at Vehicle Score. If you're going to buy a car, make sure you check it out on Vehicle Score first, and if you need to carry out one of their paid checks to make sure it's free of any finance or any other issues such as damage, etc., use our discount code on the screen, CarUK20, because you get 20% off for being a Car UK viewer. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.